Being here helps us to focus on what really matters.
It's one place we can all agree on.
Our experience here on Sunday touches our lives all week long.
Forum Christian Church, connecting, growing, living.
It's all about commitment, and when it comes to the environment, we're committed to making the world out there just as beautiful as we help you make the world in here. By using green practices and natural materials from renewable resources to operate our Carpet One Floor and Home stores, and offering a growing selection of flooring that meets our Green Select standards. When you purchase a product with a Green Select label, you'll know you've made a choice you can feel good about forever. Visit Carpet One Floor and Home today to learn more about Green Select, the earth-friendly choice.
I'm Cole.
And I'm Jason.
We build houses in mid-Missouri.
All kinds of houses.
With all kinds of floor plans.
And all kinds of budgets.
Because we believe you shouldn't have to wait.
For a house that makes you feel right at home.
You can have better living
right now.
We make dreams come true.
This is Building for Better Living. We're back at John and Toby's house. It's day 181, and as you can see, we have all the electrical roughed in. They actually had to add a second panel in here because of the amount of circuits in the house. So this is the primary, and this is like a second, just to give us some more circuit breaker or circuit spots. White is 15 amp, yellow is the 20 amp, and then you have the black wires, which are your higher amp circuits or for your stove, dishwasher, things like that that take a little more power. But it's all done. You see it. It's hot and stay out, don't put your fingers in there. Today we're having our inspection on all of our rough ends. They're looking over framing, electrical, HVAC, and plumbing. So we're going to find out where we're at there, fix any things that the inspector's not completely satisfied with. Again, that's all county code. Anywhere a wire is closer than, I believe it's like 3/4 of an inch. I don't know the exact measurement. Anywhere it's closer to the outside of the stud, because we're going to be hanging sheetrock here. Anywhere it's closer in the distance here than the screw, we have to have these plates. That'll make sure when they hang sheetrock, they don't screw in, damage this wire, which could arc and then cause a fire. Like right here, you can feel plumbing anywhere. They put a pipe through there, even a drain line. They need to make sure that that's got a plate on there, because even a drain line is going to leak and cause a big problem. Not as much problem as a water supply line that's under pressure, but it will still damage the house. Water is probably one of the biggest enemies of a home and causes the most damage. And you can see water lines are covered, drain lines are covered.
This right here, especially on the bottom too, that's for sheetrock as well. This right here is mostly important for when we're putting our trim down. When we put this trim down, we're going to be shooting 2-inch trim nails through there. And if it doesn't have that metal plate, it's going to hit that drain line and cause a little pinhole. And it's something that may never ever show up in the first year or two, but over time it'll eventually start to protrude through there. So it's very important to have these on there, because we've actually went back and fixed work where a trim nail was actually the cause of the problem, but years later.
The leaks don't always show up right away. I don't know about on the PEX, but a lot of times on copper, the finished nail could go through this pipe, and it could be months, if not years, before that actually corrodes enough. That nail almost seals itself in there before it actually corrodes and starts leaking. This is just a protection that usually keeps it down to the bare minimum. I mean, occasionally you can still do something like pierce a line, but it's not near as common.
Right now, Monroe and Greg, they're working on the hurricane straps for this house. Code requires that every so often you attach your wall to your rafters for the roof with the hurricane straps. And what it is a metal strap that is flat this way, so it attaches to the wall, and then it has a bend in it that goes up and attaches to your floor rack, or to your ceiling, your roof rafter. So as you can see, they nailed it in, and you have to put those in every so often according to code. And that's in case a big hurricane or tornado comes through, it's not going to pull the roof off.
Brought to you in part by Carpet One Floor and Home Columbia. Best brands, best service. The one store for your perfect floor. Forum Christian Church, intentionally connecting people to Jesus. Steve's Pest Control. Now you have a friend in the pest control business. And Withrow Electric. No job too small.